I actually really like Max Clark, the baseball player. I think I put him as one of my favorite players. You know, you asked us to give you five players that
Yeah.
we liked, and I went five that weren't one of the big three. So like obviously I was preferring Wyatt Langford, but I actually really like Max Clark's profile. There's certainly a lot that, I mean, with any prep player, period, right? There's certainly a lot of risk that comes with that, and Langford's more polished and closer to Major League ready, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Um, but I mean, to kind of echo some of what Huth just said, like Max Clark is he. I mean, he has tools. I mean, this is a kid that can really impact the game in a lot of different levels. Certainly doesn't have like the power profile that Jenkins or Langford has, but you know, I mean, throws like 97 like from the mound when he pitched in high school as well. So like you're getting a fast kid in center field that's tooled up with arms. He's athletic. He had like an 800 OBP. It's high school, I know, but like, you know, he gets on base like a madman. Like this isn't like some like this is the worst pick of all time and like whatever. It's just the reason why I looked like I got punched in the dick was because Wyatt Langford's still on the board, not because Max Clark is some like player I think is going to be terrible. It's just the risk of Max Clark is like Langford higher floor and maybe even higher ceiling, to be honest with you. But Clark certainly does also have a very high ceiling to go with it. It's just the shock value of taking him over Langford that I think is the thing that's getting to me at the moment.
And one thing that just one more point that I want to make, and then sorry, I'll let other people talk. I don't mean to dominate here, but one point to make is that prep bats aren't the keep them in the minors for 5 to 7 years until you see him in the majors anymore. They don't have to be. So if Max Clark shows up and balls out, like if he just does his thing and he is the Instagram star we know he is. I keep saying that because I'm a little in shock it's not Wyatt Langford, and that's what Max Clark is really known for is Instagram, right? But if he comes out and he performs well, the Tigers could be aggressive and push him through. Jackson Holliday is in Double-A right now. Okay, and even if you're not the Jackson Holliday level, let's go with a guy who's supposed to be below the level of Max Clark. Let's go with Kobe Mayo. He was taken in, 2020, I believe, and he just got promoted to AAA today. That's why he's on my mind. So 3 years removed from his draft, and he's in AAA. I know both of those are Orioles, and the Detroit Tigers are not Baltimore, but if Max Clark performs, he doesn't have to be this, we're 5 to 7 years away from seeing what we got in this draft. He could be pushed quickly if he's a good hitter. We saw Riley Green got pushed a little quicker than that too, in a way. He's still a little bit, but there's a chance that Max Clark can move through the system quickly if he's as good as he's touted to be.